Hello everyone, Salty Goldfish. We're in round 2 of Pauper Classic Tuesday. Playing Mono Green Tron, won the toss, we're going to go ahead and choose to go first. And Jerome. So Tron, this is... this has the minor problem of not having ready access to green mana, but it seems pretty good. I can't... yeah, I guess I just cracked the map next turn. Or at the end of his turn. There's a slim chance I can draw into, Actually, I can't even play the Crusher, so there's nothing I'm playing next turn that's relevant. Ancient Stirrings. There's a Crusher. Go ahead and find us a forest as well. That a Chrome Star. Odds are this one dies to removal, but I'm basically forcing him to have removal. If it's an Edict effect, I'm going to be really sad. But if it's like an... Yeah, so it was an Edict, which I could have went with my gut and played the Splicer. And he's like, gotta reload, gotta reload. Okay. Now, if he's able to chain Crypt Rats into this, like, if he's able to just chain, Crypt Rats and then, like, another Edict effect, oof, could be brutal. Grey Merchant's fine. He should double block, obviously. Get a Crusher. Russianate. So I'm kind of hoping to hit something else that'll give me a crusher. Alright, actually I should just play the Marauder out. Because my life total does matter. Always yes, always yield. And of course, I'm not going to do it right now, where he could potentially interact with it. But at the end of his turn, I'll put the might as well crack it. Hmm. Should I attack with my Fangren Marauder? Yeah, because basically if he blocks, I get to kill something. I still have, I guess I should change those turns. And this is a case of what I'm basically going to do is if his optimal playline, I believe, is to just try and throw as much beef as he can in front of the Ulamog's Crusher and try and actually trade with it. Just throw 8 power in front of it. Can't stop the Crusher. Again. Here's the Bojuka Bog, which is something to keep in mind. I still like having the Haunted Fengraf instead. I mean, in theory, I could bring in these as counterspells for his removal. It doesn't feel optimal. I don't know what you would take out. I think I'm going to take out a Sphere, though, for just an extra threat. And maybe it should have been a Devastator instead of a... Yeah. Actually, well, this matchup seems like it should be bad. I actually think I like this matchup. Most mono black control decks run between 8 and 10 removal spells. Their edicts are blunted against us for the most part, as long as we don't just run off the Crusher as the first threat, which I was kind of priced into doing. And cards like Disfigure just don't work against us. I'm pretty sure this is a snap keep. Sad duress. I think that's the... Do I take the crop rotation? I mean, you don't take the crop rotation. I'd like you to take the crop rotation. Because then I can use a second expedition map to get a green source. And to be fair, this hand is very all-in aggressive. Very much just throwing out a Crusher and hoping it works. Yeah, he took a map, which is correct. The real question is, does he have land destruction in his 75? Like, obviously beating a Choking Sands is really hard with this hand. That awkward Bojuka Bog that doesn't tap for green mana. Part of why I didn't immediately search, off chance that I get sanded there, and then it's better to get whatever he destroyed. Fine. Tower for tower. Yeah, that was probably the wrong play, but I wanted to put a threat out. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. I mean, the plus side is I'm actually hitting land drops, so he's just preventing me from drawing. He's not actually preventing me from advancing, sorta. But the crop rotation was a mistake. He used up a very important resource. That being green mana. Yeah, you can take my Ancient Stirrings. Um, I have 9, 10 mana. I do not have enough to replay. Yeah, because I only have 7. That's a lot of chittering rats. I've not drawn a card in a while. I drew this card. Yeah, I mean, if he has like one more removal spell, I'm basically out of the game. But yeah, but he was basically able to deny me like 3 draw steps, which was huge. Um, that's an interesting. Oh, I don't have green mana. I have to get the Crusher or the Devastator. Yeah, that's game. Basically, those time walks is what killed me. But the fact that these basically became time walks, like he did like 10 damage to me when I was basically just sitting there redrawing the same card. And the sad thing is if I'd actually not ritualed out the Crusher, I'd have been ahead because he would have had to actually take mana off. Yeah. I just realized I kept a one-lander. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Play well, get rewarded? Looking for a tower? Yeah, the edicts. I'm still gonna say I don't think the edicts are particularly strong against us. Maybe that should have been the Crusher. We'll see if he actually survives the turn. If he gets to swing, it should have been the Crusher. Doesn't. I chose correctly. Yep. How much removal do you have? I shall stir in ancient ways. I didn't really hit anything. Put this on the stack. Make sure to always yes, always yield. Then we're gonna get Bojuka Bog. Might as well get rid of his 2 Chainer's Edicts that are in there. Actually, wait, I only have... Yeah, I don't have enough mana to play both, so... Next turn I can crack it And get another threat back. Though I suppose no reason not to just get the threat back now. Is there any utility lands left? Oh, I guess if he edicts me, I crop rotation for a Khalni Garden. Like, he's done a really good job of actually, like... Oh, whatever, my graveyard's irrelevant now. I still have several very high impact threats. Well, that isn't one of those cases where having a Shajiri step would have been nice. Yeah, I should probably draw the card, though. Actually, I can't play... whatever. Still worth drawing the card. I might draw Ancient Stirrings. Or land I can play. Gray Merchant. Main reason to do this, I got in 4 damage, and I decreased his ability to use Gray Merchant effectively. So we can now Tendrils of Corruption we can just corrupt it. Like, he has managed to keep me from... Like, he staved off an onslaught early on. I've flooded out a bit. But to be fair, 1, 2... Alright, 1... 2, 3, 4, 5. I've burned up half my threats. But yeah, the fact that I basically just keep drawing land now is sort of GG. I still think this is a good matchup. Hey, no whammy. Well, little whammies, but just from power plants. Like, the odds of him not having a removal spell are pretty low. Again, he's played a lot of removal spells. And it can't be an edict. He was trying to corrupt me out. That is one of the things I like about this deck, the ability to be like, dig, just dig, 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 dig. Dig. Get in there, Annihilator. And I've pretty much got most of my threats actually on the table now. I'd rather have the Chrome Star for the life. Always yes, always yield. It's like, I've got life. Tons of life to spare. Whew. Really thought I was going to lose that one for a bit. All right. Well, that was an interesting one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.